Hello everybody, welcome to UCode. So in this video we will be looking at the LeetCode problem, decode XOR array. So the problem statement says that suppose we are given an integer array and code. So suppose we are given an integer array and code 1, 2 and 3. So and we are also given an integer first. Now we need to find the original array. We need to find the original array from which this array in code was created upon XOR operations. When we perform the XOR operation on array ARR, we get this encode array. So we have to find this original array, and the element first here is the first element of array ARR. So and let us just take other values of ARR as other values x, y, z. So first of all, let us just look at the XOR operation. So what does XOR operation do? So suppose I have two integers 7 whose binary representation is 1 1 1, and I have another integer 6 whose binary representation is 1 1 0. So when I XOR both of these, so if the bits are different, it will give me the value 1, and if the bits are same, like here 1 1, it will give me the value 0. Same for here, it will give me the value 0. If I have 0 0, it will again give me the value 0. Bits needs to be different to get the value 1. So that is the XOR operation. Now in the encode array ENC, I have 1 2 3. I'll get this one. I get this one when I XOR 1 and x. That is 1 XOR x will give me 1. When I XOR x and y, I will get 2. So x XOR y will give me 2, and same for yz. Y XOR z will give me 3. So in general, I can write it as ARR of I will start from 0. So ARR of I XOR x will give me the value of encode of I. So now here is just a little important point. I'll just write it here, that inverse of XOR is XOR itself. What this statement means, that suppose now we have to find the value of x. So x will be equal to encode of I, and when this XOR operation, let me just change the color. So when this XOR operation, here we have, when this XOR operation goes from left hand side to right hand side, it will just invert, just like in case of our other operation like log and trigonometric operation. So same for this XOR operation, it will inverse, and here this statement says that the inverse of XOR is XOR itself. So I'll get the value of x is equal to encode of I XOR encode of I XOR ARR of I. So this will be my basic idea for the code. Now for this inverse of XOR, let us just look at this through an example. Does it satisfy or not? Suppose I have three variables. One is 7, one is 6. So when I do 7 XOR 6, I got the value 1. So when I do 6 XOR 1, 1 1 0, and the XOR 1 is binary representation of 1 is this. So these two bits are different, 1, these two bits are different, and these two bits are different. It gave me 7. And similarly for 7, if I do 7 XOR 1, it will give me 6. So hence we can see that inverse of XOR is XOR itself. So now let us just code this question, and the code for this question is pretty simple. First of all, we need to return a vector, so we'll just take a vector of integer. We'll just take a vector of integer vec, and we will just insert the value first into the vector. So now we will just loop through the encode array. We will just loop through the encode array, and we'll just put the value in x as encoded of I XOR vec of I, and now we will just push back the value of x. That is, now in this step we are inserting the value of x to the vector which we got in the above step, and in the end we will just return the vector, return vec. Now let us just run the code. So it's running fine. Now let us just submit. So upon submission you can see the code is submitted. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.